let everybody get back in, and damn, that would be cool if they could help us. I'm not asking for help, guys, but appreciate it. No lie. I wish you could get to let them all get back in. We're here, guys. We're here. We're here. Let everybody get back in. I hate that we just did that, but they're back. I'm sorry, Krista. I had to kill the live for a minute, but Mama Bear is going to put the Cash App in there, and when we get our tax money, guys, I will pay everybody back. I promise you. You guys are going to make me cry on my live.
Yeah, I'm really trying not to do that.
We're really trying not to cry, guys. I mean, you don't understand how much that means to us. And everybody's struggling. I know it's hard on everybody right now. It is super hard on everybody right now. What? Mama's trying to get to the live, guys. Just give it a minute.
Just keep.
There it is. And we're back. But yes, thank you, guys. Adrian, I'm not sure, brother. Like, we're not on here asking for money, guys. I'm on here because I love you guys. Like, Mama Bear will tell you, man, we look forward to our chat with Minuteman Mountain. We look forward to seeing all of our brothers and sisters. You guys are wonderful people, and I am glad that we have crossed paths. Cajun, I got something for you, brother. Yeah, let me, can you, yeah, I think you're subscribed, Ethan. It'll tell me when we get off the live, and I appreciate the subs, guys. We are 260 plus subscribers, man. It bewildered me when I first started YouTube. I had another YouTube channel, and I had like 30 people on there, and most of it was my kids and my dad and my mom, and and now I look at my YouTube channel and I'm like 260 people. Like I'm almost at 500. Like I'm closer than I ever have been, and I appreciate it. I love you guys. You guys are the most awesomest people ever. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna tell you, just like I follow how I found Minuteman. I appreciate that, brother. Like you guys have no idea how much that means to me and Mama Bear. It's a constant struggle right now with us, and Mama's gonna cry, guys. But yeah. So I was on my phone one morning, and I'm sitting here. I get on my phone every morning before work, and I'm flipping through, and I found the Minuteman Mountain live, and I'm like, hey, he's a Minuteman. That's pretty cool. He's just like us, man. I'm a modern day Minuteman. I love it. So I started watching, and everybody accepted us with open arms. And I'm like, well, dang, this is cool. I'll come back tomorrow. And after about the third watching it, I told Mama Bear, I said, Mama Bear, you need to get on this live chat with us. These people are freaking amazing. Like they're just cool. They're just like us. And Mama Bear got on there, and you guys love her. And I was like, see, this is cool. And we have basically been on every single live chat for the last couple months, and we love it. Like Patriot's a great guy. I mean, everybody on there. We're trying to see, Ethan. Just click out of the live for me.
I already did that.
And then hit my channel. No, hold on. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm at 269 subscribers right now, guys. This morning I was at 263. I have 6 new subscribers. You guys rock. Dude, you guys rock. That is amazing. Like, yes, man, you guys are subscribed. Man, 269 subscribers, guys. We're thinking about heading that way, Miss Monica. I honestly really am thinking about heading that way.
Can I ask you what part you're in? I have family in
OPSEC. Do it. Don't tell us exactly, but
email me if you can. But I have family in French Creek or Buchanan.
Hey, Prepared Citizens. Good morning, brother. Yeah, we're good, man. We're making it. We've had a little rough spot the last couple of days, but we're here, man. I'm glad you're here, brother. Good morning. God bless you. Hope everything's going good, man. Hope you're getting them sales ready. Yep, everybody's back. Yeah, we would. Yeah, I have less than 10 subs.
Really?
What? Cajun, you don't really push it like I do too, man. But we got to get Cajun subs up. If you're not sub to Cajun, get on there and sub to Cajun.
I will.
I'll
get on there and sub to you.
She's in Martinsburg?
I feel like I know where that's at, but
I've been through West Virginia years ago. Oh, now you have 11, Cajun. Krista is the bomb. We need mores. Oh, yeah. I grew up in Raleigh. So I was born on an Indian reservation in Western New York, where my dad lived his entire life. My grandparents moved to Florida, and then my grandfather had an upholstery business down there. And somehow my mom was like, we're following grandma and grandpa. So we packed up all of our stuff in a U-Haul and we headed to Florida. We moved in with my grandparents there for a couple years. I think we stayed in Florida for about 3 years. And then I don't know what brought them to North Carolina.
Okay. Yeah.
They brought us to North Carolina, and I've basically been here for the last 35 years, I want to say. I mean, yeah, I guess we'll.
Jade, I just said hey to you, but good morning.
Yeah, and we've been here, and then for about Glory's in the house.
Glory, I've been waiting all
We've been waiting for you, brother. Yeah, and we moved to North Carolina. I don't even know why. Like, I moved here when I was 10. I'm 45, so I've been here 35 years, minus the year that I lived in Texas. Going good so far, Jade. It's been a good morning. I got to see all my people on here, and we're having a good time. Let me stretch my old legs. Sitting with my legs crossed is rough on the old knees, especially since I'm a painter and I climb ladders all the time. My knees are pretty trashed. But yeah, so we moved. I moved to Texas for a year. It was great down there. I loved it. Beautiful, beautiful place. I just moved with the wrong people. I went with the wrong person and stayed with the wrong people. I moved down there with my ex, and we stayed at her dad's, and we just didn't get along. And we ended up, I had a good job down there. I was working at a tree company, making really good money. And the tree company, I told them, I came in one morning and I said, look, I'm turning in my climbing gear and I need to get my paycheck. I'm going to head back to North Carolina. And they all my bosses came in and took me into conference room. They're like, why, man, what's going on? And I explained to them what was going on. That we didn't have a place to live because where I was living, it wasn't working out. And I just wanted to go back home. If you're going to be miserable, I can be miserable at home, but I need to be back home with people that I love. And that way I won't be miserable. So they were like, please don't go. Like, you just got here. We love you the way you work. You're a good employee. You do a good job. We don't have any problems with you. We want to put you in a hotel room until we can get you on your feet. We'll pay for it. And then once you get working, get some checks in, we'll just take a little bit out of your check to pay for it. And then you guys get on your feet and we'll get you a house, and then we'll deal with it like that. So I stayed for about another 19 weeks. Stayed at a little place in the Colony, Texas. I always thought that was a weird name for a town, but the Colony, I stayed in one of those. It was like a hotel room, but it had a full kitchen, little bedroom area. And at that point, I had my 2 kids with me. I hadn't had Madeline yet. I didn't find out I had Maddie until I was almost on my way home from Texas. And found out I had her, so I came home. And we've been here ever since. I mean, it's been rough, but I do really have a feeling that we want to go west. Like, it's a call for that. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Get old Glory.
Sorry, guys.
Nope. Miss Mama Bear here. We had to do something right quick. But yeah, I mean, it's just been one of them days. But
so I've been told, Martin.
What?
Martin said I'm funny.
She is funny. She'll crack you up, man. I'm funny a lot too, man. I got a weird sense of humor though. Sometimes people don't get my dark sense of humor. I'll make a joke out of something. People look at me like, really? You just made a joke out of that?
You nailed that one on the head.
What do you say?
He said, yeah, man, you got to do what God pushes you to do. Sometimes it's not easy.
Oh, it's not easy. And God has gave me big shoulders, man. So I can take a lot of burden. I'm carrying a lot right now on my shoulders, and I can tell, but it ain't always good. Like I like to quote from the movie. Did it not pull Glory up as a moderator? Mm-hmm. Okay. Like the crow, it can't rain forever, brother. The rain has to stop sometimes, and God only gives you what he thinks you can handle. And we're going through it, but it ain't always going to rain. So, hey, the Prepared Citizens, how's all your stuff going, man? I'll as soon as I get some money and get back on my feet a little bit better, man. I do have a order I want to get from you. It's some of the medical stuff and some radios. That is the weakest point in my whole homestead prepping is my communications. Comms are not easy, man. Like, I thought having a radio, you pick it up, turn it on, hit the button, and talk to your homies, but that's not how that works. I bought a Bayo Fang a few years ago, and hell, I haven't even got it programmed. Like, I don't know if programming it is, why does it keep changing? Missouri Survival, hey, brother, welcome, man. I'm glad I got to catch the little last end of the the live last night with Wired Tight, man. I was glad you was on there, brother. Glad we got to talk. My rifles are my communication. Yeah, I mean, I'll as soon as I get, man, I got a good order. Yeah, man, I got a order for you, Prepared Citizens. But like I said, man, once I get on my feet a little bit, man, work will pick back up here. It always does. It's just people after Christmas, right before Christmas, everybody wants their houses painted inside and out. They want to look beautiful for when their family comes. And then they spend all their money on Christmas. So I feel some disrespect, Mama. What'd you say?
I said, Lori and Martin, you are the beast in the group. No disrespect by that.
No. Oh, no, Ben, you're a beast too, bro. We always got it on beast mode. You know how that goes. Yeah, see, Missouri Survival, it's boring. I did get the Gorilla's Guide to the Baofeng, or what is the Gorilla's Guide to Communications or something? I do have it, but it's like reading Spanish to me, bro. Yeah, times are tight, Prepared. Times are extremely tight for me, man, and it doesn't seem like it's getting any better, but it is. I mean, hey, I'm up. I'm physically able to go to the gym. I have food to eat. I have a roof over my head. I have beautiful friends that I love very, very, very much on here. Yeah, I'm on my cup of coffee. I stayed up late last night, Krista. I was up till about 3 a.m, which is unusual for this old man. I'm usually in bed by 10, 11 o'clock. I took a little cat nap. So last night I went to bed early, got a little rest just in case them people came and tried to shoot at us again. I was up and ready. And I'd seen a text from Wired Tight saying that he was on and wanted me to get on there. So I joined him a little late, but I stayed on for a few, got off and on a couple times, but
Chris, you just nailed the God dang, y'all on a roll this morning.
Oh, this is a good one this morning. That makes me not want to get off, but I know everybody's got to go to work and got stuff to do. Well, we'll stay on for a couple more minutes. Nothing wrong with that. And then we're gonna get to the gym. And it's not even our gym time yet. I'm kind of a creature of habit. I try to do things at the same time every day. You know, it just gives myself something to do. It gives me a little schedule to where I can follow. It keeps me from going crazy. But yeah, it's yeah, Glory, but you work hard too, bro. We all work hard, man. So it's okay to go to bed at 9 o'clock. I usually have a few beers. Last night we made some butter chicken. Mama made some buttered chicken with chickpeas in it and some rice. It was awesome. Martin says, I'm in bed by 7. But
Me too, Martin.
Her too, Martin. She's usually curled up over there with Demon. Demon likes to sleep on his mama's side of the bed. Technically, he's my dog, but he loves his mama. But he's got a little spot next. So we live in a camper. So I don't know if you guys know the pop-up campers. It's like they pop up and then they have a wing on each side. It's your bed. So we have a king-size bed, but the mattress on the bed was like 3 inches thick, and it is hard as a rock. So we bought another mattress that, well, actually we didn't buy it. My daughter gave it to us, a nice mattress, but it's not quite the size of the camper. So we have like 2 foot of room on each side. So we kind of put our clothes there, and I got a couple tools for safety there. And, but Demon curls up on Mama Bear's side over by where her clothes are. Comms are definitely worth learning. Waylon K, good morning, brother. Hey, welcome. Comms are just, it's complicated. It's so easy sometimes that it's complicated. I'm in North Carolina, brother. Damon, I'm in North Carolina. But comms, I mean, it's really important. Communication is the key to all victory. I tell people that all the time. I'm like, you got to be able to communicate. Like if in a relationship, in a unit, in a squad, in a platoon, communication is the key. Oh, in Indianapolis, dang, Minnesota. But communication is key to victory. So having comms in my group is real important to us. I'm just not good at it. And my brother Lee, who's my battle buddy, he's not good at it either. Like, you know, oh, that's right, Indianapolis. Yep, Indiana. I said, I don't know why I said that. I'm not, geologic today is not the best thing.
Okay, I have a question. Maybe I'm slow, maybe I don't know. But what is PFP?
Mama Bear needs to know what the abbreviation for PFP is. Because we don't know. My bad, dude, Damon. I don't, no disrespect to you and your state, brother. He said, that's why I choose it, LOL, because nobody knows. Oh, profile pic. Oh, his profile picture is a broom leaned up against a tan wall on a blue tile floor. To me, it looks like a cooter, which I got a dirty mind. You can ask Mom Bear. I got a dirty mind. So I like Old Glory when he does that kind of stuff. It keeps people wondering. The farmers here, yeah. Dude, I used to work on a farm doing tobacco, man. That was an experience. Cooter, that's German. That cooter, that's the best way to say it. But I do have a dirty mind. So the first time I saw it, I was like, he said, well, what? I think somebody in the chat asked him what it was. And he was like, well, what do you think it is? And I was like, it looks like a cooter to me. And then he explained that it was a broom on a tan wall with a blue tile floor. And then when I got to looking at it, I'm like, wow, that's really what it is. But that's not what I saw at first. It's like those ink spots that the psychiatrist shows you. I was watching a movie the other day, and the guy was showing them ink spots like on a piece of paper. And the guy was like, oh, that's this, and that's this. And that kind of what that is. You getting chilly?
I'm freezing.
Well, you can turn it 71. How's the weather where everybody is? We're in like a warm spell. We got a little bit of rain yesterday. We had some. I was outside. We were working in the yard, feeding chickens and untangling dogs and whatnot. And I got an alert on my phone, so I got on somehow. I don't even know what I was on YouTube for. And there was a guy that was live. That he's like a meteorologist, had a radar up, and saying that we were tornadoes in the western part of the state. And I think some of the people down south got hit pretty bad because he was talking about how tornadoes were popping up and whatnot. And he said, I haven't heard Cooter in a while. That's my German uncle had a cat named Cooter. But so we started like, here we have to prepare for rain. Like we get flooded when it rains hard, which knock on wood, amen. Thank God it hasn't happened lately. So we started scrambling around, getting everything ready. And I have the radar on my TV and I'm watching the storm front. You know, it's got this big line and here's my little blue dot and this big line is coming. And as it got closer to us, it just disintegrated. And it rained. We got rain, which we need to rain. Like it cleans everything and it fills up my creek so I can use my pond, the creek water to fill my duck pond. But yeah, where it's supposed to be here, I think it's supposed to be like 65 today. Man, he said feels like 17 high winds and been raining since yesterday.
It's 36 there. No, ma'am. No,
wow. Yeah. See, but I do know we got cold fronts coming. And my buddy DJ, the Metalhead Mercenary, yesterday was talking. He's up. Ben, Fatty, where is DJ living again? I want to say.
Ooh, Martin, be careful.
Canada's the same as Washington. Yeah, y'all are up there right at the border. I know y'all get hammered with some cold. But Fatty, where does DJ live? Up second, Wisconsin. Yeah, that's right. He was talking about a polar vortex coming down, and he was saying that it gets so cold there sometimes that you have to wear glasses because your eyes can freeze. Because your eyes are kind of a foreign object to the body. They don't have a way to heat themselves like your internal. So I took a deer last night, got tenderloin. Oh, dude. Tenderloin and gravy is my favorite on a fresh homemade biscuit. Top. But
who said that?
DJ was telling us, good morning. Hey, Teresa, good morning. Glad you can make it. Thank you for commenting on my videos too, by the way. If that helps the algorithm, y'all go and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And like I said, just comment on my videos, man. We are almost 270 subscribers and I can't thank you guys enough. But yeah, DJ was talking about that you have to have glasses so it kind of reflects some heat back to your eyes because your eyes can literally freeze. I don't want to live someplace like that. Like my dad used to told me a stories about it would snow so much overnight that when he would go out of his front door in the morning, it would be snow drifted in and he'd have to go out the second story window, go off onto the roof and like slide off the roof into the snow to dig his front door out so he could actually get out to go blow the snow to get his truck out to go to work. Like we want a homestead someplace that doesn't get a lot of snow. I have outside dogs and they don't need that. I mean, I have enough trouble keeping them warm and cozy here. So
I think I died.
UNC, where Nike pros. Hey, I have a UNC tattoo on my leg. Mama Bear is a Wolfpack fan, which I grew up in Raleigh. I was a Wolfpack fan. Yeah, she does the little wolf thing, you know. But Louisiana, you got to worry about the mosquitoes flying off of you. Dude, yeah, here too. Holy crap, I think one of the puppies farted. Our puppies have horrible gas, guys. That's their little bellies. Just we got some good puppy food for them, but it gives them horrible gas. But yeah, mosquitoes in Louisiana. I went through Louisiana going to Texas. Duke is the GOAT. Yeah, a lot of people think Duke is the greatest out here. We have the triangle, man. Like North Carolina is great for basketball. Like if you're a college basketball fan, you should live in Raleigh, man. You got North Carolina, you got UNC, you got Tar Heels, you got Duke. Not including the other little stuff.
Monica, let's go to Tennessee.
Tennessee, yeah, Tennessee's a good place. I follow a guy, Pinball Preparedness. He lives in Tennessee, as well as like SOE gear, stuff like that. Tennessee is beautiful. Like I drove through Tennessee going to Florida. There's 2 different routes you can take. From North Carolina, you can go down through like Georgia, South Carolina, Georgia, Louisiana, Alabama, Mississippi into Texas, or you can go through Tennessee, through Arkansas, down in a little bit of Oklahoma into Texas. We took that way one time, and I'm telling you, Tennessee is the longest state in the world to drive through. It felt like I was in Tennessee for 15, 20 hours. Even though we were only there for like 9 hours, it was the longest drive.
Monica's saying, well, no, that's not true. I had my great, I don't know, one of my great-grandfathers lived in Tennessee, and I remember going to his farm to ride the horses. And we would go up the mountain and down the mountain. I was so scared to get on that horse.
Thoughts on Coop flag this year? I'm not sure I know what that is, brother. Gatlinburg, yeah. So Tennessee is great. I never really went to like visit anybody. Like I just drove through it a couple times. But yeah, it's great. And also up there, man, Cooper flag on Duke. Oh, I'm not a big basketball fan, brother. If my son was here, he could tell you all this stuff, man. Like we don't really get into the sports, man. I stopped watching football years ago, and I don't really follow any basketball, man. But I'm sure somebody on here does, and I'm sure they can answer it. A lot of Tennessee mountains. Yeah, it's mountainous. I know the East Tennessee is. I'm not sure about the whole state, but I know East Tennessee is. You fly right over top of North Carolina mountains. You go right into Tennessee. It's beautiful up there. Yeah. Cajun used to be a truck driver, so he's been all over. Florida. I lived in Florida. The bugs down there in the heat. It's the heat that gets me, man. Yeah, Jessica watches football, aka soccer. Yeah, I mean, when I lived in Florida, I was younger, like 7, 8, 9. I think I moved down there when I was 7.
Thanks for stopping by, Glory.
Have a good one, Glory. We'll catch you on the flip side, brother. Stay safe and watch your 6, man. But yeah, when we lived in Florida, I worked for my grandpa. I was in school and stuff, but I helped my grandpa out and whatnot. But the bugs down there, and the best way that you can talk about the heat in Florida is imagine taking a blanket, soaking it in water, and heating it up to like 100 degrees, wrapping it around you. That's what the heat in Florida feels like. And North Carolina does feel like that sometimes. We have a lot of heat and humidity and just thick. I always tell everybody, you got to chew the air before you can breathe it. It's so thick. But yeah, it doesn't snow where I would like to, what was when we lived in Castalia, 2.5 years ago, we got a little bit of snow. And as soon as it snowed, I put gear on and went out and trained. I was out in the snow. But it gets hot. Yeah. Hell, it gets 120 here. Holy shit, Martin. Yeah, that's hot, brother. But is it high humidity or is it low humidity, Martin? I mean, 120 is 120, but in Texas, I think the hottest day I was ever working, it was 125. And I had to, my sister lives in Maggie Valley. Fatty, my sister, she still lives in Maggie Valley right now.
She said dry heat.
Oh yeah, dry heat. Yeah, it's still hot. I was in Texas and I think it was 125 degrees and we had to cut the tree down that was giving us the shade. So now you got to picture it. I'm over top of a hot ass chainsaw running and it's 125 degrees and we're cutting all of our shade down. That one hurt us. The guy that I worked with, David Brantley, he was from Halifax County up here in North Carolina. He was a Indian from up there. There's an Indian tribe up there. And man, it was just hot. We got it down. I did notice something though, and I have tested this theory. You got to have some Gatorade. When it's high humidity and hot, water just doesn't cut it. You can drink tons of water, and you need to drink tons of water. But if you put some Gatorade in your water and mix it, it hydrated me enough to where I could physically make it through. So, yeah, Fatty said, Florida's just hot, dude. Like, I have family down there still, and I got a really, really good friend that lives down there. Ethan, we might do depending on what we got going on today, we might do a live chat later. Yeah, we can do one in the afternoon. I'd love for you to come back, brother. If you got to run, man, we get it, dude. We're probably going to go for about another 5 minutes here, guys. And then Mama Bear and I, we got to go out and check on dogs and get ready to head to the gym. I really appreciate you guys being here, guys. You guys are amazing. And thank you for the subs and the comments and just joining me on my live chat. Honestly, I never thought about doing a live because I didn't think I'd have anybody come. Like,
I got a channel you guys can subscribe to.
Yeah, Mama Bear's Homesteading and Fitness. Y'all go check her out too. She doesn't have a lot of videos up yet because she's still camera shy, but we're working on some videos for her, and we're gonna do some homesteading stuff. Once we break this homestead back down and move to the new homestead, I am gonna start a video series from start to finish. As the day I step foot on the property, from the time I put my first chicken coop up, pull my camper there, and start setting up, we will do videos on it.
You're right. Y'all are family.
No, you're family. You're my sister, and I love you and your dad. You guys are awesome people, and yeah, cooler under the AC for sure. And you know, once we get to the new homestead, this homestead, it's we call it a homestead, but it's just a temporary place for us to live. I mean, we got it. It was here when we needed it the most, and you know, we had nothing else, and we just decided, hey, we need to do it, but it's just not for us. And the people that live here are letting us know it's not for us. So we don't care. We're just going to keep going on with what we got, and we'll keep moving forward, and we'll keep doing what we got to do. So, well, guys, I think I'm going to cut it for today. I love you guys. If you guys keep an eye open today, I'm going to try to do a thumbnail on the channel. Yeah, F those people, man. And it's going to be a war. We know it's a battle coming. They're going to retaliate as soon as they find out we did. Well, we're going to make it out. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. We're going to make it out because that's just what we do. We're survivors and we're strong. I mean, I've been a fighter and warrior and survivor all my life, man. So, but yeah, y'all definitely check us out later. We're going to be back on. Like I said, we're going to go and do what we got to do, and y'all all be safe. Have a blessed day. I love you guys, and y'all stay safe and watch your six. We'll catch you on the flip side.
Bye, guys.
We'll see y'all later.